Yep, another Plastic Emerson. You probably saw this fan in my restore video, the previous video that I had uploaded about an hour ago or so. Yeah, I got this fan today from the Dundalk restore. First fan I've ever gotten there, actually. It's not centered, and that's bothering my OCD. Anyway, yeah. So this is a model 2036, and I had just made a video a few weeks ago of that 2048 or 2148 that I had gotten from Pennsylvania. This is a completely different version. It still has the exact same motor housing and everything. This one also has wooden blades, but it's very different. So this is actually still not the basic model. It's still a sort of a rare variation. The basic models have K55 stack motors and plastic blades. This one has wooden blades, and it has a KB55 stack motor, like the ones that were used in the 1895 series and some of the Searses. So yeah, it's also a 2-speed model, not a 3-speed, and I think that's also because of the small size. But yeah, it's got the same 36-inch, 42-inch style motor housing, the plastic motor housing, and the plastic bell canopy. It has a schoolhouse light kit. The light kit is actually a Kmart light kit. It's labeled on the inside, and it came with this light kit. Now I could have, if I wanted to, taken the light kit off and put this nose cap on it, because this came with the 2148, the Montgomery Ward's one. But I decided not to, probably just because I didn't feel like taking the light kit off. So yeah. Alright, so now I'm gonna turn the light kit on. Also, this fan came complete with everything. Mounting bracket, screws, all the blade screws, it had everything, which is great. And it even had the light bulb, I guess, that the previous owners included with it, and I have put that light bulb in there. It's a 60-watt incandescent. So that's what it looks like with the light kit on. The schoolhouse globe to some people may seem a bit too big, but I think it looks really good. I think it really matches well. So yeah. This pull chain extension for the light kit is not original. It didn't have an extension on there when I got it. I just put that one on there. Okay, now let's start it up on high. And when I first started it up, it made some bearing noise, but that seems to have quieted down as I've been running it. I'm gonna adjust the camera here. It's crooked. There. And even though this is a 36-inch fan, it still pushes a pretty good amount of air. Now, it's not as much as this 2148, but it is a lot. Yeah, definitely not as much as the 48-inch model. And I think that may have to do with the KB55. I don't think the KB55 is quite as powerful as the K55, especially in 36-inch applications, because the 1895 series is actually pretty powerful, but that was a 52-inch model. Then again, it could just be the size of the blades. Because even if I go closer to it, it does seem to... Yeah, it does seem to be blowing a lot more. Okay. Low. One downside to the mounting system it uses that double hook and the pin on the down rod. And one downside to that is it wobbles around when you pull the pull chain. So there's low. Pretty fast low speed, of course, because it's a small fan, but it's very quiet. I'm not feeling too much air, but I do feel some air. But this is definitely not a restaurant low. Okay. When I'm standing directly underneath of it, I can feel a good breeze though. So I think the smaller size has a more direct airflow. I have not tested it in reverse yet, but we will do that right now. Okay, where's the reverse switch? Oh, there it is. There. Okay. Now on low in reverse. I am feeling some air. I'm sitting behind the camera on the floor, so yeah. Although none of the other fans hanging are moving, so I don't know what it's going to do on high. But that speed does seem to be about the exact same as it was in forward. So let's turn it up to high. I was worried it was going to make bearing noise in reverse, but it doesn't seem like it is. Okay, I'm not feeling... Stand up, maybe. It's not wobbling as bad, that's one thing. But it's not... It doesn't seem to be blowing very much air in reverse. Okay, I can feel some of it with my hand right up here. Yeah, it's moving some air. I think it's solid though, it's not wobbling at all. Okay. I'm gonna turn it off now. Stop it. KB55 getting hot. It's getting a little warm. KB55s tend to run pretty warm. I noticed that with my old 1895 I used to have. Okay. Here's an up-close view. These blades are in like perfect condition. They're beautiful. I think these are walnut. Or maybe not, I don't know. This blade is darker than the rest. I think these are walnut. No blade badges, by the way. Of course, you probably already noticed that. And then here's the nose. I think it's the same nose that they used on the other models. Plastic. And there's the smaller flywheel that has that recessed part for the nose to fit into, and it's a bit thinner than the K55 flywheel. And there's the KB55. You can see the metal cover. Right behind that metal cover are the windings. Although on the 1895 series there is no metal cover because the blade arms cover that. And here's the motor housing. And the canopy, plastic. And then the reverse switch is right there. I did not switch it back to forward. Inside of the vent right there. Okay. And then I guess I can show you, if I can find it, I can show you the label on top. Emerson Electric Company, CF 2036-3. And there's the top of the motor. Not too warm. I don't see any other labels on here. Okay. So that's the Emerson, Plastic Emerson Casablanca Designer Series 36-inch ceiling fan. Thank you for watching, and more to come.